down to the southeast here.
Pay attention to what Mr.
To the continued incarceration of people, Nnamdi Kanu. And people like Ohanese and several other individuals have called for the release of that young man. I don't know what your own take is about that.
My take is very simple, and I've said it repeatedly, that I don't see anything why his continued detention, quite frankly. Especially as the courts have granted him bail. Government must obey the law. Rule of law is an intrinsic asset that we must cherish and live with. And I've said I'm going to discuss with every agitator. And I use the same opportunity to play to government to ensure that all those who are in similar conditions are released and discussed with. We're a democratic government. We shouldn't be doing things that are arbitrary and not within the law.
Okay. I believe every one of us listening to Mr. Peter Obi. First of all, my name is MOAP Eziokubundo 1 in Biafra land. And I must first of all tell Mr. Peter Obi, thank you for speaking out. Thank you for even having the courage to speak out. But Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to say here. I want you to expect more of this statement coming from many Igbo politicians, most especially those that are from Anambra State. And like I always tell you people, don't be moved by a mere statement. Now, I am not condemning what Peter Obi said because that is the right thing, that is the truth. But what we are saying here is, after saying it, what is the next step? Now, the reasons why I tell you that expect more of this statement from the politicians, most especially those that are from Anambra, is because the Anambra State governorship election is around the corner. It's coming up. And like all we know that Peter Obi wants Labour Party to take over Anambra State. And I know many other politicians will come out to capitalize on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by singing praises because they know the mumu button of most of the Igbos today are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The weak point or the one of the best strategies to get massive followers and massive support from the Igbos are showering praise on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or calling for his release in mere mouth without putting it in action. Once you call for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, our people will be carried away and they will throw their support on you. Once any person condemn your action when they found out that what you are saying is just for fancy, that you don't mean it, people will not understand it. Now, this very statement you hear from Mr. Peter Obi, you will hear it in many of Ohanese Ndi Igbo, most especially those from Anambra. These are in preparation of the Anambra State governorship election. So we have to be very careful to know when they are very serious about what they are saying. I am not saying that Mr. Peter Obi might be right and genuine, but I want you to pay attention because many other politicians are warming up. The campaign is about to kick off because the main election will be November, but they will start their primary campaign and they will start early so that you will not suspect them. The question is, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been in detention for past 3 good years. What actions have the Igbo political leaders, the Ohanese Ndi Igbo, and the Igbo traditional rulers, what actions have they taken to ensure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released, or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released unconditionally? And what measures have they put in a place to ensure that the thing that led Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to start agitating for Biafra and made other of our youth to die in this quest, what measure have they put in a place in order to stop it or to solve this problem? What steps have they taken for the everlasting solution of these things that we are saying. Now, a lot of people will come and tell you, well, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime, which is true. We don't see any reason for the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is true. But as an IPOB, as a Biafran, as an Igbo man, you are. Please, when you hear this statement, please try to digest it. Try to read the meaning. Study the person. Know if this person is genuinely saying it or if the person has some interior motive behind him, because everybody is now hunting for vote, and the only way every person need to get vote now is by coming to shower praise or calling for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well that there is only one thing they need to do to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which they can never do. Rather, they will come to social media to win your heart by mere statement. Now, I want every one of you, no matter how you lose focus, even if you will go for voting, there is one party I must warn you against. I am not in support of any election, neither am I against the election. But Anambrians must not allow APC to near that Anambra State House, because these people are doomed. When you hear them speaking about good of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when they will take over power, look at Hope Uzodinma, what is dealing with our people. Look at the like of Peter Mba of Enugu State, how they are dealing mercilessly, even going to the extent of locking Ogbete market in order to please Fulani. Many of them were once praising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they want your vote. So, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want this very statement you hear now from Mr. Peter Obi, who is also our brother, our uncle, our father, or our in-law also. You must expect many of this very statement from many people, and they don't fall for it. Many politicians from APC, PDP, Labour Party, APOGA, and this. APOGA is the only party formed by the Igbos, and for that, I stand for it. So, let me tell you people, expect many of this very brouhaha from many politicians, and don't fall for it. I remember my humble self, MOAP, Eziokubundo. You must reject APC, most especially Patrick Ifeanyi with all costs. Never allow that chameleon, who his friend used his private jet to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back. Till today, he is using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to campaign. He never do anything for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not even raising alarm in the Red Chamber, which is he served as a senator. Rather, he armed Igbo youth with pump action and he exposed them to be slaughtered by the unknown gunmen. I will drop it here. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.